Welcome! There are places that instantly feel cinematic. Soft Mediterranean light, palm trees moving in the wind, mountains in the distance, absolute stillness. This is the kind of setting people imagine when they dream about a wedding in Spain. Not overlay staged, not overwhelming, just beautiful architecture, warm air, exceptional service, and the feeling that every detail has already been thoughtfully considered. Today, I'm at La Plantación at Costa Blanca, a hidden estate and surrounded by gardens, mountains, and endless light. And what immediately stands out here is the atmosphere. Everything feels calm, intentional, and incredibly private. So today, I want to explore this place from the perspective of the modern luxury couple, the experience, the aesthetic, the gastronomy, the service, and everything that truly shapes a destination wedding. And joining me today is the woman behind it all. Let's begin. So we are starting our journey, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Please tell me more about everything.
So here you can see the heart of our hotel. This is not exactly our heart of the hotel, but one of the presentation, because of course the real heart of our place is Alexei. This is the heart and soul of all of this venue and all of these projects, because he's like the person who is moving all this thing here around. And this is just a nice touch of our venue. Usually we are putting here the names of our couples who are celebrating their weddings. So it's like, there's these postcards for the St. Valentine's Day with the names. Okay, so like, I know Sophie and Gerbit, who we get married today or something. So it's a little touch for our couples.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yes. And here you can see the two, also one couple of giraffe that represent the couple, because he. And I don't know why we're choosing exactly giraffes. There is no symbol like the best lovers are the giraffes. But when we saw this figure with this statue, Alexei said, "Okay, we have to have it in our place." So that's it. After 5 months, this is it.
Yeah, it's so lovely, like a really loving couple.
Yeah.
And a little bit of savannah, style.
Yes, because here, you can find a little detail from different culture. I don't know, colonial style, a little bit like a bungalow, something African thing.
Yeah.
Also, Alexei was thinking about the peacocks to bring here the real peacocks, but there is a little problem because two male peacocks can live on the same territory because they're just fighting. So for now, this idea a little bit delayed.
But so only ladies then?
Yes, but ladies doesn't have such a beautiful taste.
Exactly.
So
only one.
Exactly. So here you see the pretty nice and very famous door. This door came from India. Just here you can see the slogan of our hotel, Bienvenida a casa. This is what we usually say to our guests, our couples, that welcome to home, because literally this place were made like a big family that can give you a huge hug, to protect you, to give you all the care, and to make you feel like you're at home, like a part of the family.
Mi casa es su casa, no?
Yes.
It's,
exactly.
American movies always something. Yeah, it's. And what about this basis?
The basis, I think they just a good presentation of this like luxury, some little taste. As you're gonna see later, all the place full of little details to make you feel like, oh, this is something special place. This is not just a random hotel or I don't know, the typical one. No, such a little things make this place very, very exclusive. So let's move to a little bit there, and I'm gonna show you direction how we're showing this place for our future couples who are gonna marry here, because it's starting from here. when the guests arrive and start to know each other, because most of them doesn't see each other before, because it's like the part from the groom and part of the bride. So here,
so they didn't actually.
yeah, some of them yes, but some of them not. So here we're making like a welcome drink. So they can order, I don't know, the cava or white wine, or some special requests such as Aperol Spritz, or I don't know, some lemonades or something.
Mojito.
So we can place here whatever they want. So this is the place when they get know each other, small talk and etc. to relax these moments of the first meet.
Can it be moved, or it's exactly how it is?
No, this not can be moved, but we can place here like little tables.
As for me, it's like a super Spanish thing,
Yes,
you know, like a
yes.
proper Spanish.
Yeah. And here we're opening the ceremony place. So as the bride and grooms wished, I don't know, to make the arch with the flowers or with I don't know, some other decoration, we can provide it and have such a spectacular view to the sea. And the place here for the guests, we're placing some seats covered with umbrellas to protect them from the sun, because the sun is very strong during these days. And here we're making the ceremony a very special moment for the couples. Yeah.
And this area is also for parties, a part of weddings, right?
Yes. This exact place, our famous Garden of Love. We're placing there the table to celebrate the dinners or lunches, what the couple prefer, and under these trees with a lovely shadow, so it's not so hot as under the sun. The people can enjoy the party, the wedding.
And usually, how many people stays like during low season?
So during the low season, it depends, you know. For example, if there is some vacation or I don't know, some celebration, or in Spain. So there's a lot of couples from Spain who came just to breathe in, breathe out.
Okay.
And for the low season, for the couples from other countries, they also have the vacation, not only during their summer, so they can come during the winter too.
And you told me about the some celebration that only Spanish people have.
Oh yes, this is called Comunión. This is for celebrating for the girls. Actually, I don't know exactly what this kind of celebration, because it's not in the culture of my country. But for the Spanish, I know that there's the first they go into the church, making some special rituals or something, and then meeting with the rest of the families here and making some dinners or lunches and like celebrating this day.
It will be interesting to read about it even more.
Yeah.
Speaking about the details, right? Pomegranate and like all the details, the way. And do you know why it's exactly?
Well, you know that the pomegranate here in Spain, it's also like a little symbol of the cherryness, of the fulfill, like that you would love to share with someone, some like a wealthy, you know. So it represents this thing, and we have put this symbol in our veranda, because veranda, it's in the whole languages, Russian, Spanish, English, French, Italian, it's mean the same thing, the place where you would love to share the moments with the family, with friends. So we were thinking that, okay, so pomegranates can be represent this style. So all these details that we are putting here, it's made with love, and this wishes that, okay, the people gonna come here, they can enjoy this moment with the closest family.
Love it. I'm already seeing myself sitting and enjoying the view.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is a good place to see you downstairs on the bench, or here during the breakfast, or even in the rooms, or relaxing after the swimming pool, for example.
Yeah, why not? And you told me about the swimming pool that in the winter, during the winter, it's actually fulfilled with
the salted water, and also it can be heated during the winter. So if the guests would love to stay in November, December, January, they also can use the pool, because there is no reason to not to go.
You know that in Spain sometimes it can be even 20 degree in December, so you can easily swim outside. Sometimes the weather, like in May, same in December or January, so why not swim?
To have a sun bath and then to go into
Yes.
So now we're inside the hotel in main area. We're making the open bar. After the event, for example, after the wedding, after the dinner, for example, all the guests going upstairs, and here we're making a party with a DJ booth, with an open bar, so the guests can go directly to the bar and order some drinks, enjoy dancing, laughing, and spend the rest of the night here inside. Because here in Spain there is a law that you can provide the noise after 10 p.m. So for avoiding any issue with the police and etc., we're definitely recommended to go upstairs and to continue here to celebrate the event.
And here, you told me how many people can.
Well, in this place, usually can be placed dinner for 120, 150 people. So no problem, we're gonna guess here.
So it's like a long table, or it's different?
It depends. It depends what the couples prefer. If they would love to round table or one big square table, it depends on their wishes.
Yeah, so everything you wish, guys, everything will be provided for you. So beyond hospitality, the hotel offers different services such as wedding planner, real estate agency, academy, right?
Correct. Here, as we're told, like the whole La Plantación, the name of the hotel, it's not only about venue, it's like a family where you contain everything. The hostelry, like academy, the restaurant, the immobiliary agency, and the wedding agency also. Because after our experience, we figure out that we have to develop our venue and make it wider, make it to offer more possibilities to our guests and our clients.
So let's start with academy, because my opinion that it's very interesting and it's something really that people need, right? Especially, if like sounds like I was study in Spanish academy, for example.
Actually, it is because when we just opened our restaurant 1 year ago and started to look for the workers for our restaurant, like waiters, bartender, or barista, so we understood that there is not such a lot of people that like their job and ready to involve and to go deeper in what they're doing. So we were thinking, okay, so maybe we're gonna start our own academy and start to teach the future generation to how to serve the better, how to prepare the best coffee, and etc. And now, after 1 year of our academy, we already have a pool of students who are love their jobs, who have the passion about what they're doing, and it's a good opportunity for the other people for the next year, for example, to participate in this academy and to develop their profession. Because in this year we're gonna start 6 courses, such as barista, bartender, sommelier, wedding planner, if you would love to manage the weddings, management in events, and the chef. So if you would love also to figure out how to work with some special food, I don't know, with meat, fish, or prepare the sushi or pizza. So the next year...
even sushi.
Exactly. Because our course, the next year, going to be divided for several of the small courses. So you don't have to choose the whole course, for example. You can take only the shorter one for 1.5 months, 2 months, and that's it.
Oh, that's wonderful. And it's very useful, honestly. So, and the second baby is real estate, right?
Yes. Also, it's based on our on the necessaries of our clients who visit the hotel or the La Veranda, our restaurant. Because around this area, we have a lot of clients from different countries, such as Sweden, Norway, Belgium, Holland, and etc., United Kingdom. And usually it's the people who are retired and would love to change their life, to enjoy the sun, to enjoy this Costa Blanca. And we found out that they were looking for some places to stay here. So we're thinking, okay, so maybe we also can to fill this gap with our own real estate agency. And little by little, we created our agency and work pretty well. And we have some clients who already interested in our properties and would love to buy the properties nearby this area.
Nice. So, and the third baby is a wedding planner, right?
Yes, yes. This is just the smallest baby that we have on our in our family. Yes, it just started to make the first steps, and it's called Love Story in Spain. And actually, we have to be careful with Love Story in Spain because even we are just making small steps, we already make a big steps because now it's not only in Spain, we're also collaborating with the venues in France, for example, and now we have a negotiable with Portuguese and Italy. So it's little by little, not only the Spain, it's the whole Europe. But yes, the project called Love Story in Spain, and it's gonna based on our venue La Plantación here, and we're gonna work as here, like with a package to cover all the necessaries for the couples, starting with accommodation in other venues and catering, video, photo, whatever they needed, we're gonna provide it and make the best service for them.
So it's spread all over the world, basically, and hopefully one day you will have connection.
Yeah, it's just because a lot of couples who would love, I mean, for the couple from abroad, from like United States or the United Kingdom, they're looking for place to create a wedding out of their countries, and they're looking for some countries in Europe, such as France, Italy, and Spain. But the market in Spain, it's a little bit smaller than to compare with Italy and France. But we have a better price than France, for example. If we could compare the price for the wedding to make it here in Spain and in France, I think it can be 10,000 cheaper here in Spain with all the package that we are offering here and in France. But only difference between the chateau or venue here, it's only because it's France. And France, the price is going to be a little bit higher. So, but if the price is important for you, so my recommendation to make it here in Spain, not only in our exact venue, we're working spread of Spain, in Madrid, in Barcelona, so you can choose any venue wherever you want.
And even different costs.
Exactly, yes.
Brava,
absolutely. And we can accommodate more than 120 people. So if you, for example, would love to make a great wedding for 200 people, and our wedding can offer you this amount of the people, so no worries, we can find other venue where you can accommodate all your guests, no problem.
So as you said, that 120 people,
120, 150 people can be placed here. Yes.
Placed here. And also, how many rooms you have here?
In a hotel, we have 8 rooms, and we can accommodate 23 persons. Each room have a 35 meters square plus private terrace. So in the morning, you can peacefully take your first cup of coffee and then to go to upstairs to the whole family and have a nice breakfast up there. Has their own design, so it doesn't feel like you're in a typical hotel where the rooms are squares and the wallpapers are the same, the colors are the same. No. Each room have their own special character. So I don't know, one room is more girlish, another more elegant, another one is more classic. Yeah, so every person can find their own room.
And I would love to see it, definitely. So we've been talking about 3 children already, and also about the wedding. I think it's the main question that all the brides has. Like, what services can you provide for a wedding?
Here in our venue in La Plantación, we're working with the packages. So it depends of the amount, how much money the bride and groom would love to invest to the event or on the wedding. We can provide like the whole package where it can be included everything, like the photography, videographer, the catering, the transfer almost everything what you can imagine gonna be included. Also 2 days before and after wedding, it's like a little brunch before wedding, and the dinner or lunch after the wedding day. So you can have this full experience with your family, with your friends, and enjoy these 3 days to think about nothing. And if you would like something extra, for example, if you'd love to make the ceremony up there in the little chapel on the hill, we also can help you to organize this thing. Or for example, if you would love to reserve some hotel rooms for the rest of the family from the other different hotels, no problems at all. We also can cover these necessaries. So as you see, we are offering the couples the best service what we can create. We would love to, as usual, we're saying here, if you would love to stay with us, the only thing that you have to think about which wedding dress you're gonna wear and which costume you're gonna put on the wedding day, and that's it. The rest of them, the rest of the all, we're gonna cover it, no problems.
Oh, that is amazing and very important. And what are the prices?
Well,
for the basic package and for
the prices depends on
premium.
how many people you're gonna invite to the wedding, of course, because if we're talking about like the huge wedding, it's gonna be one price. If it's small wedding, it's gonna be lesser price, etc. But approximately, if we're talking like 100 people, with a three days staying in the hotel, with a pre-wedding day and after-wedding day dinner, but not the whole package, I don't know, without the ceremony up there, it's gonna be like 30,000, I suppose. And it's gonna be 10,000 less than in France, the same package, but in France it's gonna be 10,000 higher, right? Yeah.
And for the premium package?
The premium package, we can talk about 45,000.
So it will be included all the DJs,
Yes,
musicians.
The
You told
decoration.
me that there is also classic music, right?
Absolutely, yeah. If, for example, the couple would love to, during the cocktail, some violin or the piano, or I don't know, some special entertainment for the kids, because some of the couples came for the kids, so they need to be entertainment during the event, because no one would love to take care of the kids. So no problem, we're gonna find a special animation or something for the kids to make them busy. Yes, and any other requires, we're gonna cover it. Yeah, no problem.
So basically everything can be just provided by La Plantación. But I would even say La Plantación is the name of the hotel.
Yes.
And for all these supplements, it's the name is family.
Yeah, this is like the surname, because for example, we have the Academy de Hostelería by La Plantación, or the restaurant La Veranda by La Plantación. So this is like a surname to cover all our.
Oh, it's a nice idea actually.
Because literally it's like a family, and every time when we have a new project, it's like, okay, we start to watching how our kid is growing and growing every step. So it's really nice.
I really wish your kids everything best, because the way you speak about it, the way you talk, the way you can see that you love what you do.
Absolutely. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I should say that the owner of this place, Alexei, he's not just owner. He's literally the heart and the soul of this place. He's running all of these kids with such a pure love and a lot of passion, a lot of investing, not only the money, of course, but also energy, and all this he's bringing all around to us, all the team, starting with the administrative part and finishing with the cleaning lady. Everyone who is working here, they invest in not only the time, they invest in the emotions. They love to be here. They love to make this place better every day.
Yeah, and so how many years it's already
7 years.
7 years.
7 years, yeah. Alexei bought it in 2019, just before the
COVID. Sorry.
COVID. Yeah, it was
How
hard
did
time.
it go, by the way? Those 2 years.
Well, he told me that it was pretty hard, but he survived. And look, now it's a brilliant place.
Because this is actually the place where I would stay for COVID.
It's
Actually,
actually, yeah, it's nice the place to
hide.
isolation.
Isolation, yeah. I'm talking about the isolation because this place is surrounded by trees, by nature, by grass, by palms, and especially by mountains. So you literally feeling yourself like covered and hugged.
Yeah, this place for me is such a unique because you're surrounded by nature, with a with a sea, with the beautiful mountains. More behind us, the famous Puig Campana. They have a lovely story about lovers. Maybe later, all your subscribers gonna look for this story. And a lot of green color around here too. So it's help you to feel like you're in paradise because you have this luxury thing that you have a privacy, but also you have a view. It's not such a your privacy, but no one know this place. No, you have your privacy. But if you would love to go down to have some fun in the city, no problem. 10 minutes and you're in Benidorm. But if you would love to escape from all the noises, you just go up and that's it. And you're here in your little paradise.
Yeah, so it's 10 minutes drive to bigger city and maybe like 30-40 minutes to Alicante and to airport.
Yeah.
So it's pretty close to everything. And about the food, about the gastronomy, what do you provide for your guests during the weddings and also as a restaurant during the day?
So we're also in this year. We open our own catering, calling the same as our restaurant La Veranda, but it's a bit shorter, Veranda, so only Veranda. And we created amazing menu for our guests. It's not such a classic, it's not bored like traditional Spanish food. It's a mix because in the kitchen working beautiful, very professional chefs, and it's mix of the culture Argentina, Venezuela, Colombia, and Ukraine. So it's like a mix of the culture of taste and etc. And we present for our couples a variety of the dishes that we would love to choose because every couple who would love to celebrate their wedding here, it's included in the package. They have a degustation before their special day because they have to be sure 100% that during the wedding the food is going to be delicious because a part of this beautiful place, the people are very particular about the food, what they're eating.
Yeah.
So we have this degustation where they can choose, put some notes, what they would love to change. Or, for example, if there is a special requires such as vegetarians or veganos or intolerance, we can change details and no problems at all. So the food, it's not like 100 Mediterranean, but of course we are using not only the local product, but we are trying to use them as much as possible and make it in a different way, not such in a classic way, like we are trying to play with some taste, like with the form, with the presentation.
And what dish can you proud of, like your main?
Well, it's not from the menu from the of the catering. It's also pretty nice, but I would love to recommend you one of the dishes that we have in the restaurant, and that was such a big surprise for me because when we just opened the restaurant, we have 100 of degustation each position from the menu, and this spirit was like very heavy for my waist because I was we were trying the food every day. And if one of your or who is gonna visit our restaurant, I definitely recommend you to try onion stuffed with a egg with a truffa. So this is the sweet onion cleaned with a, I don't know, like just the form of the onion, stuffed with a eggs passion egg, and with Holland sauce and the truffle and with truffle. Wow, it's such an amazing. I've never thought that this combination of the sweet onion and the sweet bacon onion.
Even for me, it sounds like.
Exactly. It sounds like what? It's a bit, maybe it's something like not. You can the first you can imagine how it is, but when you just start to eat it, and this very soft egg, and with a little bit sweetish onion, and of course these notes of the truffle. Wow. It gave you some little paradise in your mouth. Definitely 100%.
The way you speak about it.
Yes, yes. And you know, I'm not speaking about like to make a commercial out of this plate. I'm just sharing with you
what you like.
Yes, yes. And even when I was thinking about it, okay, maybe after this entry, I'm gonna order one of it.
I can see.
Yes.
So, and this place is also for different events, right? So, not only weddings. For example, me, I'm organizing yoga retreats. So, is this place suitable for retreats and those kind of events?
Part of making here the weddings, we have such an events like a birthday. Yes, so yes, a lot of couples, a lot of people would love to celebrate their birthday here. And I saw one pretty nice tendency. The people start to celebrate their weddings a little bit earlier. They not prefer to celebrate like during the evening. They prefer to start like, I don't know, brunch time and finish till 8. So they have a lot of time to celebrate, to communicate, to have fun, and a proper time to go to bed. So for me, it seems like perfect. Maybe I'm just too old for have fun.
But Spanish people will never understand this.
Yeah, I know. And so birthdays. And you're telling about the retreats? Yes, we are offering here as, I think this is the best place for making the retreat because as we are taught about the exclusivity and the privacy, so this is the best place you can find on this coast because we have accommodation, 8 rooms for more or less 23 person, but 16 also, yes. We have a lot of different spaces where you can place your classes, master classes or whatever. Also, we can provide you a special menu for these days. For example, I don't know, single dance in without gluten, without meat or whatever. So no problem at all. We can update all your requests. And if we're talking about the price, for me, it seems pretty fair. So per one day, for rent whole the hotel with a room included, it's without the food, but you're paying only for the renting. It's 1,500 for one day. I think it's pretty nice price for such a beautiful place.
Yeah, indeed, it is nice. And also during low season, it's also less.
And we have to say that we are very flexible and adaptable. So if you have some, I don't know, interesting project, you always can come to us and say, okay, we have this project, we have this budget, what we can create. So, and you can be sure that we're gonna find the better way for you and for us to make your special day or your event or your project here. So just come and offer us something that you would love to make.
Thank you very much for having us, and it was such a pleasure to stay here and listen about how does it work from inside and the way people just love their job. It was amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for offering us this such a beautiful opportunity to talk about this place. And I really hope that all your subscribers gonna know about this place and visit it, not only for making the events, but also to enjoy the breakfast or lunches and the restaurant, or even if they would love to start a new career in any I don't know, any other jobs. So we are more than welcome for this.
Yeah, so let's talk again. So it's real estate, and this is academy, and wedding planner.
Wedding agency, restaurant, and a hotel. Yeah.
Today felt less like visiting a wedding venue and more like discovering a different pace of life. La Plantación has that rare quality luxury spaces aspired to create elegance that feels effortless. The architecture, the atmosphere, service, light, the privacy. Everything here feels deeply intentional. And perhaps that's what modern destination weddings are becoming: more intimate, more atmosphere, more meaningful. If this aesthetic speaks to you, you'll find all the details about La Plantación and love story in Spain in the description below. And for now, I think I will stay here a little longer and enjoy this view over the mountains. See you in Spain!